By the grace of Almighty, beloved cadets, all of you are well, wherever you are with your family. I hope you stay home, stay safe, and stay sound with your dearest and nearest one. Beloved cadets, in the COVID-19 pandemic condition, Boishal Cadet College arranged online class, and the class is going on. All of you are welcome to today's online class arranged by Boishal Cadet College. I am Muhammad Saiful Islam, lecturer of chemistry, Boishal Cadet College. Today's class is for class 11, chemistry first paper, chapter 2, quality chemistry. Dear cadets, look at the picture, and on the basis of this picture, today's class is going on. Enjoy the picture and think what will be today's discussion. So, today's topic of this session is solubility, solubility product, crystallization, and distillation. By the end of this session, Indian cadets, you will be able to describe solubility, solubility product. You can find the relation of solubility and solubility product, explain crystallization, and realize distillation. Today's discussion, solubility product, relation between solubility and solubility product, crystallization, process of crystallization, distillation, and process of distillation with relevant questions. New terms of this session today: solubility, solubility product, common ion, crystal, distillation, and fraction. First topic of this lecture today, solubility. That means the substance dissolved in 1 liter solution to prepare saturated solution at standard condition, that means 25 degrees centigrade temperature. The mole of substance, the amount of mole of substance is dissolved in 1 liter solution at standard condition to prepare saturated solution is called solubility. Its unit is mole per liter. If it is gram unit, gram mole per liter. So, solubility product depends on temperature, not the concentration of the constituent ions. The equilibrium constant at saturated solution is called solubility product constant. It's defined by Ksp. Solubility products of the molar concentration of the constituent ions, formed ions at saturated solution, and is coefficient of the constituent ion is raised to its power. So, solubility product is the product of the concentration of the constituent ions, and the coefficient of each ion goes to its power. Here, solubility, amount of substance dissolved in 1 liter saturated solution. Solubility product of the concentration of ions, and is coefficient of every ion goes to its power. So for stringly soluble salt AMBN, if it is dissociate and after dissociation form MAN plus ion and NBM minus ion. So if the solubility of the salt is S and solubility product KSP, here the relation between solubility and solubility product is S equals to KSP by MN power to 1 by M plus N. Here M and N are the number of mole of two ions. So this is the relation between solubility and solubility product. So if the solubility of substance is 1.5 in 10 to the power minus 5, what will be the solubility product? So by this way of salt aluminum chloride, by this way, by using this formula, you can solve the problem. For aluminum chloride, after distillation form aluminum ion and 3 chloride ion. So if the solubility is S, so S into 3s to the power 3. So 27 s to the power 4 equals to the solubility product. So we need to find the value of S. S is the solubility. By this way, you can solve the mathematical problem which is related to solubility and solubility product by using this formula. Here, there is another term, ionic product, the product of the ions which are formed by the distillation of salt. So, ionic product and solubility product. Solubility product is the product of the concentration of ions and the coefficient of each ion goes to its power. There is a relation between ionic product and solubility product. If the ionic product and solubility product is equal, in that case the solution is saturated and no PPT is formed. No precipitation is formed. If the ionic product is greater than solubility product, in that case the solution is supersaturated solution and precipitation is formed. But if ionic product is less than solubility product, it is unsaturated solution and no precipitation is formed. So from that relation you will find the supplied solution is precipitate or not. If ionic product is greater than solubility product, precipitation is formed, but otherwise no precipitation is formed. There is another term, common ion effect. Common ion, that means the same ion. For weak electrolytes, ions which are produced by the distillation of salt which are equal to the ion of previous which are exist in the salt is called common ion. It has effect. Suppose for the distillation of sodium chloride in a sample, here chloride ion is present, but if we add silver chloride in this solution, there is another ion, silver ion and chloride ions are produced, but this chloride ion which is produced after adding silver chloride is the same as the previous ions which are present in the supplied sample, which is formed by the distillation of sodium chloride. So this is common ion. It has effect on the system. For this, it is called common ion effect. This ion hinders the further dissociation of the salt which are present or adding in this system or in this experiment. Crystallization, crystal, which is solid, definite geometrical structure. In supersaturated solution, excess substance forms solid. It has definite shape, that means it has definite geometrical figure. It's called crystal. If it is sodium chloride, it forms crystal and it is octahedral shape. So, crystallization is the process in where the supersaturated solution is cooled and forms saturated solution, and excess amount of solid form a definite geometrical figure. This is called crystallization process, and the formed geometrical figure solid structure is called crystal. Process of crystallization. Here, at first, we prepare saturated solution by pure crystal or impure crystal. We need to prepare saturated solution. Then the solution is shaken and filtered. Then it kept in definite jar. After that, we need to cooling the solution, and the saturated solution after cooling forms supersaturated solution. Then the supersaturated solution form a crystal and form saturated solution. It is from solid structure, it has definite geometrical figure. This is crystallization, and the crystal is separated by filtration, then drying the crystal and preservation. This is the process of crystallization. At first, we need to prepare saturated solution by applying heat. Then it is cooled and form supersaturated solution and form definite solid structure. Then this is the normal process: separation, drying, and preservation. This is the process of crystallization. Dear cadets, you can apply this process in your house by using sodium chloride salt. Distillation. This is the separation process by using boiling point. If the boiling point is different more than 30 degrees centigrade temperature, in that case distillation process is applied. If below 30, we should apply fractional distillation. So this is the process of separation by using boiling point, by applying heat, and after cooling it's formed original liquid pure solution. There are several distillation processes. Here 3 distillation process: fractional distillation by using fractionating column, steam distillation by use steam or vapor for the process of distillation, and normal distillation. There is another process, sublimation. The substance is directly changed solid to gas by applying heat and gaseous to solid by cooling. This process is known as sublimation. Also, by using sublimation process, we can separate different components. Gradually discuss on by on. Here, distillation process, normal distillation process. This is the flux. In this flux, we need to take the solution or sample which should be separated, and it is burned by using burner, apply heat. There is a thermometer. By using thermometer, we can fix the temperature, measure the temperature of the solution. There is a Liebig condenser. This vapor passes from this condenser, and by applying cooling water, again it turns to liquid. Then in a receiver, we receive the pure solution. So we take the solution which should be separated in round bottle flask. Then heat it to its boiling point. The vapor passes through this Liebig condenser and goes to reservoir at solid by applying cooling heat. Here, cold water enter and hot water out. It accepts heat from the vapor, and this vapor turns to liquid again. This is the process of distillation. If the distillation process is applying by fractionating column, this process is known as fractional distillation. Here, this is the same process of distillation, but extra column, that means fractionating column. Here, if the boiling point difference of the components in sample is below 30 degrees centigrade temperature, in that case we need to use fractionating column. But in case of more than 30, we can separate the components by using distillation process only. But here we need to use fractionating distillation process. That means fractional distillation process by using fractionating column. Here, this column is for fractional separation. If the distillation process is by using steam, in that case it is called steam distillation. This steam is produced by applying heat, and it passes through in sample, and from this sample, here there are several components, and the components which is least boiling point at first boil and then goes to the receiver through Liebig condenser. This is the steam distillation process which is used by producing steam by applying heat. Dear cadets, it is your turn. What is distillation? The process which is used by using separating boiling point, and components are separated by using distillating operator. It's called distillation. This is the separation process by using boiling point. If it is used by using fractionating column, it is called fractional distillation. If it is used by using steam, it is called steam distillation. What is crystal? The solid structure which has definite geometrical figure is called crystal. What is the region of form? Crystal. This is the process of crystallization. Here several strong bonds are formed, and by using this bond, crystal is formed. If it is sodium chloride, strong ionic bond is formed, and by using this bond crystal is formed. Now, write down the process of crystallization, dear cadets. Write it in your khata. This is the process. At first, you need to prepare solution, then by applying heat, then filtration, then cooling, crystallization form, separation, and drying and preservation. This is the process of crystallization you write in your khata. Now, there are several types of questions may be said from our discussion. Here, knowledge-based question. What is sublimation? The process where any substance transforms from solid to gaseous, and if it is cooling, by applying heat, if it is cooling, it again transforms from gaseous to solid is called sublimation. What is solubility? Solubility is the process in where gram mole of substance is dissolved in 1 liter solution form saturated solution at 25 degrees centigrade temperature. That means standard condition. There are second type question, understanding based question, distillation process, where by using the boiling point, it is the separation process. Then the substance which has lower boiling point at first turns to vapor and goes to the Levy condenser, and we receive it receiver. Solubility product, the product of the concentration, molar concentration of constituent ions and each coefficient of each ion goes to its power is called solubility product. Draw the diagram for showing the shape of above crystals. Here 7 crystals. Now you draw the diagram and write which component for which crystal, which compounds for which crystal. Evaluate the process of steam figure formation. It is the crystallization process. Already we discussed it. So from that way we will answer that question. Now in this class we discussed solubility, solubility product, common ion effect, crystallization process of crystallization, distillation process of distillation, fractional distillation process of fractional distillation, steam distillation process of steam distillation. Also discussed by the differences between solubility and solubility product. By using this, we can solve mathematical problem. Finally, we discuss relevant questions which are maybe set from our discussion today. Dear cadets, there is a hint for you. What is sublimation? The process in where solid goes to liquid from heating, and solid goes to gaseous by heating, and gaseous transformed to solid by cooling. It's called sublimation. Sublimation process. This is the process where sublimation done is called sublimation process. If you heat solid substance, then it transforms to gaseous substance and it transit to receiver. Then again, if you cool the receiver, in that case, it is from solid substance. This is the process of sublimation. Another is the separation process in the steam. This is the steam distillation process. It is the separation process which is using by steam this form at first. So from that way you will separate the components in your supplied solution. This is the supplied solution. This is the steam producer. This is Levy condenser. This is receiver. Evaluate the importance of the steam process. So it is very important. We need to use this process for the separation of different scented liquid, different organic compounds. Dear cadets, if any query, you inform me, I will solve your problem. Beloved cadets, always maintain safety measure, always maintain social distance for your betterment and sound health. Thank you. Stay safe, stay fine.